Hi, I'm Spode and this is Dan.
Hi.
We run Just FDI, creating bespoke web applications out of the UK. Our best known software is JournoTwit, a flagship example of our technology aimed at busy journalists, bloggers and other media professionals.
We're creating a series of videos to demonstrate why we think you should be using JournoTwit. We're constantly updating the service based on your feedback, and we run an edge platform where anyone can test new features before they make it to the stable edition. We'll be bringing you more videos as we add and improve JournoTwit.
JournoTwit is designed to be run in your web browser, but we also have a download available if that's what you prefer. So the first thing we're going to do is log in this case using OpenAuth, which is the most secure way of doing things. And you'll be presented the first time you log in with our recommended column set. And these are a great way of demonstrating the technology we use to classify tweets by type, which allows you to filter out what you don't need. In fact, starting at the very end, we have the chat icon, which is all the @ replies that weren't directed at me. Personally, the first thing I do is delete this column.
So next we have retweets. It's exactly what it says. Everything that people are retweeting, even if it's not using Twitter's new retweet API. Next is the audio-visual column, which detects almost all known audio, image and video services. Next we have the news column, which is for all the links that didn't make their way into the audio-visual category, which in most cases is newsworthy reading material.
And finally we have the statuses, which is any update that didn't find its way into another classification. Usually what the person is doing, which is what Twitter was originally about. All of these columns are just examples of using our search and filtering technology. The real power comes through creating your own custom columns.
We're going to start by doing a quick search for the hashtag fail on a global scale, i.e. across the whole of Twitter. Now, this isn't particularly useful to me. What would be more useful is to see this on a local scale, i.e. who I'm following. So we'll edit the column and change the scope. Now you can see the number of results has gone down, but I can see exactly what the people I care about are failing at. Let's go back to our original global search now and refine things down a little. In this case, I'm going to only look for visual content. So now I have these results. You can see the twit pics, and in fact I can click these to load them up in their original size. But we can also go one stage further and turn this into a slideshow.
For some scenarios, a tag cloud can be particularly useful. We've already got one set up for our entire feed, so you can see what topics are trending on a local scope. Clicking a word in this tag cloud will allow it to see what tweets caused me this to happen.
Of course, any search or column can be turned into a tag cloud, including our fail search.
So let's go ahead and do that now. We'll get the rest of the tweet types back in, and we'll simply click the tag cloud button. And as you can see, we now have a tag cloud for the entire search for fail.
All of our columns can be moved around and will remember the order for you. You can minimize any column by clicking its title or the minimize button. By default, when a new tweet enters this column, it will automatically pop up. Any minimized columns are shown in the dock at the top of the page. You can delete any column that you don't want and add them back in from the preset columns page, just like we did earlier deleting the chatter column. Just like email, JournoTwit allows you to mark columns as read, so you can keep better track of what's new. You can do this by clicking the tick in the corner of a column or in the main menu, which will mark every column as read. Tweeting is as simple as clicking the speech bubble to bring down the menu. Some people like this permanently available, and this can be configured on the settings page. Clicking the plus sign on any tweet allows you to see what actions are available. I can @reply, direct message, favourite or retweet a tweet. If a tweet is in another language, such as this one, I can also translate it. If a tweet is a reply, I can also click the In Reply To link to track the conversation. If you want to get more information about a user, you can simply click the username and a new column will appear with access to their bio, website, location and other details. Clicking any avatar picture will load up the larger size, just like it does with a TwitPic.
JournoTwit fully supports multiple user accounts, which is especially useful if you run an account for your publication as well as personally. Once you've logged in, you can quickly move between accounts using the links above the logo. Your profile picture is shown in the top left, and you can also use a different color scheme, such as this pink, to make things even more obvious. From the settings page, you can configure your account further, and if you want, save these settings across all of your currently logged in users. From here you can adjust several behaviors of JournoTwit, including visual styling. Blacklisting is as powerful as it is useful. This setting will cover all of your columns, allowing you to hide tweets containing keywords, hashtags, or phrases. You can also hide the tweets from an entire user. We value your feedback greatly, as this shapes future development.
We have a blog so you can keep up to date with changes, and a Google group for feature requests and bug reports. Naturally, you can also follow us on Twitter.
JournoTwit is free to use, so why not give it a go?